Happy Tuesday, February 10th, and it's 4 days before Valentine's Day, guys. So make sure you're on track to get whatever you need last minute, like we always do. Jeff's like, oh.
Yeah. All right.
Always.
Hold
on. Set a reminder on my phone to do something tomorrow.
Yes. Do that. But yeah, happy Tuesday. We do these lives every week. We've got Robin on tonight and Jeff and myself, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. Tonight, we'll talk a little bit about some of the 55 plus communities. We'll hit on the weather because today was a beautiful day.
Amazing.
For sure. What's that, Robin?
Amazing.
Yes. And so if you have any questions, we would love for you to put those in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from tonight, whether it's local, across the world. We've had people on from Germany before and over across the other side of the states. So we thank you for joining and look forward to all your questions. That's the main reason we do these, besides Jeff just liking to talk a lot.
Don't we have people moving here from out of country right now?
Yes, yeah. Two different countries right now, I think.
Wow, going international, baby.
International. We went international. John and Justine is on from Summerville. Howdy, y'all.
Hey guys.
How's it going? Jackie's on. What's up, Jackie? Big Jur 3863 says, love the hat, Robin.
Me too. Amazon.
Jesus saves, I spend.
Oh, Jesus saves, I spend. It's the truth.
John from Horizon.
And then, of course, I said, oh, Lord.
John from Horizons at Carnes Crossroads, originally from New York. What's up, John? How's it going? Rose says, hey, Robin.
Hi, Rose.
Notice who she says hi to first.
Yeah.
That's right. Hello.
Yeah. Jackie's right here in Summerville. My mom is on. She likes your hat too, Robin.
Thank you. You might get one, Gina.
EJ's on. What's up, EJ? That's Jackie's husband.
Love it.
Tony and Lori from Club Falzone South, because he used to have Club Falzone North, and now he has Club Falzone South.
Oh.
Did I send you pictures this week? I don't remember if I did. He sent me pictures.
No, you did not.
Oh, okay.
Jeff's like, yep, let me get to that.
Sorry, Anthony. Club Falzone pictures coming next week.
Club Turco. So we have Club Falzone, and now we have Club Turco reporting live from Tidewater.
Hi. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Not missing Michigan one bit. I
talked to my friend that's in Michigan today, and he was not pleased when I told him it was going to be like 78 degrees here.
Right.
Jeff, did you notice about probably 4 o'clock, our team chat on text started blowing up? And did you see any of that?
No, I didn't go back and look at it because I looked down and there was like 27 messages, and I still haven't gone back to see if it was anything I care about.
It was all Cindy's fault. Cindy is the one that started it all. Okay. And like, I think it was Lance or somebody said, I didn't know we had royalty in the house. And then Robin says, Queen Robin, of course we have royalty in the house. What is going on here?
Well, apparently Lance has a surname as well because he's the Duke of North Charleston. So I'm just going to leave that right there.
Sir Lance, Duke of North Charleston is what it said. Becky Peters is here from Maryland. What's up, Becky? How's it going? And our famous photographer Jerry Matisse is on. Thanks for joining, guys. And Jerry just puts a period.
He's that important.
He's like, I am here.
All that needs to
I'm
be said.
here.
I have entered, Jerry says.
Jerry, you're about to be busy. We've been having some phone calls for some houses coming up here that it's the spring buying season is going to be ramping up, and I'd say we've had 2 or 3 calls already this week about listing houses.
So let's hit on the weather because it was such a beautiful day today. We had 74 is what was on the target, but I think I saw 76 in my car today on the way home. So
thank you, Lord.
I love it. 70 degrees tomorrow. I really think that's like 67 because we're going to have some cloud cover and maybe a little bit of showers and rain. But check out the highs for like all of this week and next week.
Amazing.
I think the lowest one is 61, I think.
Right?
So looking at the calendar here, Valentine's Day is Saturday, right?
Yes, it is, Jeffrey.
Right here.
I got into a habit that I probably shouldn't have done. I started getting Andrew likes massages, so I get her a massage, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I'd like a massage. And so then I went and got a massage, and so now I always do couples massages. And I'm actually thinking about, we had our 27th anniversary, I think, on January 30th, and we got a couples massage. And I think as we were leaving, I heard her tell Tom, I'll see you on Valentine's Day. So I think that was kind of me being told what we were going to be doing on Saturday. I got to make a call when we get
I think you need to set some plans in place, but I also think, what she would love is a new life insurance policy too.
What is wrong with you?
A lot.
That's out of nowhere.
A lot.
Loretta says, finally had few temps above freezing here in the Poconos.
Oof.
Jerry says, I was just testing. My first one came through as, okay. He has 2 accounts is what he's saying. All right. Mike says, according to our project manager, Tidewater has 12 closings in January. That's
good
crazy.
For y'all. That's
good.
amazing.
There's a lot for sale over in Cane Bay.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a bunch more coming. We did a video. I forget, Mark. Do you remember how many there were for sale at the time when we did the video about a month ago over there?
I think it was 14.
Yeah, and so some of those are probably still available.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
EJ said he's got a long drive home, and he said it was 80 on his way home today.
Woo!
We'll take 80 for sure.
All day.
Jerry said, sounds good. We're looking forward to it. Heidi and West are on from Snowy, Connecticut. Hashtag Horizon, hashtag Collins, hashtag Summer's Corner. Love it.
Double
love
hashtag Summer's Corner.
Yeah. Mike says, according, I already put that up, didn't I? He put it twice. Mom says it was 25 this morning and 73 this afternoon here. She's just east of Charlotte. So
better than
there
nothing.
was a big difference in what was it? It was like a 40-degree difference from the high to the low or something like that in one day.
From this morning till this afternoon. Yep.
Yeah.
40 degrees. Yeah.
Crazy, right? But you only get 3 seasons in South Carolina.
That's true. That's true.
Which one's pollen season? Because
March.
That's the one coming.
That comes in March. It's
Sometimes
not April anymore. Now it's moved to, actually, it's probably the middle of February, if you want to be honest.
Sometimes we have 2 pollen seasons, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do.
As is part of our always the good, always the bad on this area. All of our new friends here for the first year on tonight, get ready. Pollen is coming. It's like you're going to wake up one day in your car. You won't be able to find it because it's this yellowish green color. You put your windshield wipers on and the green, pollen yellow. Flows off of the windshield. It's actually, you know what? I'm glad we talked about that because I start taking one of the over-the-counter things, once a day deal, usually this time of year to be prepped up, ready to go.
I absolutely do as well.
Dude, a big difference. I'm so stupid. I went about a dozen years here without and just sneezing my honker off
Well, that or you don't know that you have allergies until they get so bad.
Yeah.
That I coughed one year and I broke 2 ribs. And I was like, what?
Good
I
Lord.
know. And so now I'm on a Claritin D 12-hour twice a day, as well as the nasal spray. Good to go.
You know you're getting a little long in the tooth when you break a rib coughing.
Jeffrey, I know where you live.
Hold on. This or whatever you were just doing is not.
No, I'm learning sign language. So let's not go there because I'm not learning the good stuff. Okay.
All right, I'll behave.
Mom said, she says 12 inches of snow we got a week ago. That's crazy. Right outside of Charlotte, 12 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Becky says we're so jealous of those temperatures, still trying to break through ice here. I'm sorry, Becky. You need to move. That's what you need.
That's right, Becky. We got good realtors, honey. We can move you.
All right, great point here. Melissa Ferguson Jones says, "Can we talk about the earthquakes, please?" What do you think about these earthquakes?
Stuff, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, we had 3 this week.
Yeah, so we've had 2.9, which was yesterday. It was just a little one, 1.62. I saw some people on Facebook from California. They're like, "Are you all even counting these as earthquakes?" Yeah. Ridiculous.
No.
And then 2 days ago or 3 days ago, 2.7, we had a 2.93. We had 2 of them on February 3rd, a 2.26 and a 1.7.
Wow. 2.
And then in January, we had a 2.06, a 1.72, a 2.72, a 1.94, a 1.95, and a 1.73.
Wow.
That's a lot of earthquakes, right?
Did you feel anything, Robin?
You know what? Here's the weird thing. The other night, the one that was at 10 something, I said to my husband, we were sitting on the couch and I heard something and I went, "What was that?" And he goes, "Maybe it was a plane, like one of those really low planes." And I said, "It's a little late for that, isn't it?" And then we thought nothing else about it till the next day when everyone was like, that was an earthquake. And I was like, "I told you there was something happening."
I actually thought I felt it and heard it, but turns out Andrea ate lunch at Taco Bell. It wasn't. It was something different.
You are going to be in trouble.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm going to sing at your funeral.
I'm going to sing at your funeral.
Mark, did you feel any of them?
All right. Oh.
Mark, did you feel any?
No, I did not.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Crazy. I heard some. It was like a really loud kind of boom. But I'm close to Latson, so I'm close to Latson than you
they
are.
Were all kind of hovered around the Latson, Summerville kind of line there, I think.
It was.
Yeah, let me see if I can blow this up any. All right, I think I can go.
Crazy how that's worked.
Where are you? There we are. So up to Wassamasaw, and then look at all these in the Summerville, Ladson. They're all in Dorchester County, it looks like.
Wow.
So no, that's been okay. That's since 2006.
I mean, but listen, if it's anything less than a 2.0, are we really even hearing or seeing anything?
But look, Jeff, look how many were just this year.
That's crazy, though.
5, 6, 7, 8.
But
9,
you know, Latson's right on that. Latson's right on a fault line too.
So after we had 3 this week, I did go do a little Googling, and I kind of said, like, you know, what magnitude do I start to care about?
Yeah.
And they said you care a little bit about 4, but not really. It's 5 is where you start to need to pay attention that there could be some damage to something. I think in the 16 years I've been here, there was one earthquake when we first got here that did a little damage to a building down in Charleston. It was the same earthquake that did damage up in Washington, D.C. at the monument, if I remember right. And then Andrea felt one little tremor here about 5 or 6 years ago. And I've never felt it yet, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm rethinking the whole earthquake insurance thing. It's not terribly expensive. I don't have it on my house now. Maybe I need to think about it more.
I think I pay about $350 a year or something like that.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have flood insurance either, so I just it's not like I'm gonna have both of them. I just pick up earthquake maybe.
Oh,
Next time mine's up, I'll see what it looks like.
yeah.
Cindy says some shovel the snow, we shovel the pollen.
Boy, that's for sure.
Right?
Shoveling
But you
pollen
can't-
and sunshine.
But you can't shovel the sunshine.
No, you don't have to shovel sunshine.
You can't shovel it, Mark.
You don't have to. That's the saying, though.
But you can't.
Pollen is awful in the upstate. Pollen doesn't look like pollen we have when I was a kid.
Oh.
Here it's like almost a green yellow, like
Greenish yellow mist, dust.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
it's awful. Michaela says anything over 70 degrees is too hot.
What?
Michaela, I think you need to move to Maryland or something.
No.
I don't know.
Oh.
I immediately called for earthquake coverage to be added to our policy, and they said they can't add it until the house is complete. Yeah. So your insurance doesn't really start until you own the home, and if anything happens to the home before you own it, then Pulte or whoever your builder is going to cover that. Am I saying that right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Becky said we're working on it, Robin. Meeting with Dwayne at the end of this month about moving here.
All right.
Good.
Yes. Loretta, do you have any clients who purchased a home via virtual and making multiple trips down?
Yes.
So we've had maybe 5, Jeff? I would say 5.
It's terrifying.
And we are scared all the way up until closing day. Even though we are really good at video and really good at being there for you and going to all the inspections, yes. So we have had some not come down at all. The best way that I think, Jeff, you jump in here when you want to, but I think is to make at least one trip down, make sure that you like the area, and then you come for your design appointment if you're building from the ground up. And then, about 10 days before closing, most of the builders make you be here. Pretty much everything else we can handle. Right, Jeff?
Yeah, different builders are different. So let's talk about new construction versus existing. New construction, I love for you guys to come down and make sure this is the right area. A lot of our people come down here for a trip just to say, okay, is this the right area for me? Vast majority of them, the answer ends up being yes. And then I really like design center. If you're doing a spec home or something, it's not a problem. You really need to show up at the very end. Most of the builders want you there a week before close, but not even all the builders require that. So it's kind of all over the board. But like Mark says, we're super good at doing this for new construction. We're at everything. I had one that bought a house, and the very first time they ever saw the house was on closing day. And that was terrifying. Like, I went and did video of the house, every square inch of the house. I went out, I drove from the house to the grocery store. I wanted to show them what the street looked like, what the red light was like leaving the neighborhood. Like, I wanted them to see everything. And they were super excited when they got there because it was what they were expecting. But we can totally do it. Yeah. With resales, it's actually possible to only show up for closing. For new construction, and there would be some times where we might have a builder that's typically requires you to be there 10 days before close for that final 1 week before walkthrough. If we lay the groundwork ahead of time, we might be able to work through that. So it is possible. We've done it before. We don't have any discomfort with it, if you've been here once just to see the area. But after that, we're pretty good at it.
Yep. We've done it. We like it. All right. Melissa says, I've been obsessed with them since they started. Makes me afraid to relocate. We felt one in the upstate in Greenville. And then it's going to be expensive now. I'm sure they'll take full advantage of this. I don't think they'll take advantage of it until there's some damage, right, Jeff?
We have earthquakes here all year long. They're most of the time you don't even realize it till you watch the news and they say, oh, there was a little 1.7 in Ridgeville today or a 2.0 in Hugie. I would guess that South Carolina has 10 to 20 earthquakes a year at some point around the area. They just haven't been big, and I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the earth doing a little shimmy shake there keeps the big one from coming.
Yeah. And isn't it funny how last year they were all up around Columbia, and this year they seem all here near?
They were.
Yeah. That's so funny. I shovel pollen here too. Yeah.
She shovels more than that based on our conversation with her earlier today. So Andrea comes home tonight, Mark. So we were on the phone with Gina today in a Zoom call, and we were talking about the smells in a barn because she has a horse. And so I said, well, you like the smell in a barn? And she said, yes. So I looked on Amazon to see if there's a horse manure scented candle because I was going to buy it for her. And it turns out there isn't. But Andrea is looking on Amazon today for something, and she looks in the history of what she's like. Why were you searching for horse manure candles on Amazon today? I'm like, I don't even know how to explain that, but I did it. It was me.
Mark's mom.
Michaela says, "Someone stop him." My mute button is ready, but I feel like I don't have to go there yet. Like that's how much more used to you have
the button, Michaela.
Yeah, I used the word manure. I don't know how much better I can get than that. I feel like
he was proper. He was proper.
Yeah, very good. All right, let's hit on the stats. So average week last week, as far as what went under contract. This is obviously from last week. There's almost 4,700 homes on the market, and that's 54 up from the week before. So we're starting to see that springtime market come up there for sure. 281 under contract, a little less than last week. 226 single family homes. 516, the median jumped up pretty big there, 37,000. Obviously, it goes back and forth. But we don't usually see it above 500 for the entire area. So that was a little bit of a surprise to me. 48 condos and townhomes as high as 3.2 million.
Again, it surprises me every week.
Yeah. But we're seeing a lot more of those 48. About half of them fall in that 300 to 500 range, which, just kind of shows you that a lot of people are going for that price range, Mortgage news about the same. VA came down a smidge. The 30-year fix stayed about the same. Area medians wasn't too big of changes here. I think the biggest thing was the Peninsula only had 4 sales at an average of 1.8 as far as what went under contract. James Island jumped up a little bit to an 870 median, and I think Monk's Corner Goose Creek was over the 50 mark again. So that's 2 or 3 weeks in a row that they've been over 50 homes for sure.
That $804 a square foot in the Peninsula just slays me.
Right? It's crazy.
Per square foot.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, that much.
All right, Melissa wrote a lot here. We are 3 hours away. We came down 4 times to make sure this was right. We visited Summers and Carnes 3 times each. We drove the neighborhoods. We looked to see if the neighbors waved as folks walked by. And we looked at how folks kept their yard, how they parked with the road. Yeah, this is all good stuff. They did it right. We imagined ourselves on the porch, what views would be like, considered the lifestyle of each community. How important is that? It was worth making the trips down. That's how great it is only being a few hours away to be able to drive here.
Yeah.
But that second to last sentence there, we considered the lifestyle of each community. That's the key right there.
And that's why we try to, on the YouTube channel and the videos that we do, kind of give you the whole picture as best we can, because we know a lot of people don't have the time to spend enough time here. And so we kind of help guide you and get you a feel for what the lifestyle is like even before you arrive here. It's a super important part of the process. There's a big difference between Charleston and Summerville, and there's a huge difference between the ponds and Cane Bay in Summerville. And there's a big difference within the 55 plus space between Del Webb, Cane Bay, and Del Webb Nexton. Those are two very different animals. So making sure you have the right lifestyle fit, that's what's super important, because it's not just about the house. It's about what's outside the house, close and far.
Robin, some of your clients, what have they recently looked at as far as lifestyle? You're out on the streets more than us now.
So I would have to say I have several people who are loving the Horizons and Cairns. Yeah. And here's why, because they really are feeling like they're getting the lifestyle of two different worlds. So I've had so many people move into Cairns, but not only is it the 55 plus that they get to encounter and enjoy, but they also get the Cairns lifestyle included. And it's great because they can go anywhere within Cairns, but Cairns necessarily can't go anywhere within the 55. So they're really liking that. I have several people who are speech therapists or language for kids in school. It's a perfect place. The school's right there. I mean, and honestly, Roper Berkeley is an amazing hospital. Like, you can't even get closer to a hospital than that amenity. So I would have to say that whole Cairns, and especially that Horizons and 55 plus Cairns, is amazing. And I have a lot of people who are looking at that.
Is there any other
texting with somebody right before we got on the live, Mark? I think they're coming from it's a K-State. It was Kentucky or Kansas. I can't remember which. But they're coming to Cairns. They're moving here for work. They already applied to put their kids in Northwood, where I go, or where my kids go.
Perfect.
But they were the same thing when they came in. They're not in the 55 plus space. They're in the regular Cairns. Just the overall amenities and the lifestyle of the neighborhood is what they were really into.
Yeah. They have that whole agriculture. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, if anybody has a green thumb or loves fresh produce, like, that's the place to be. It really is. There's so many amazing qualities of that place. 100%.
And you mentioned the hospital. What other neighborhood can you golf cart to the hospital?
Oh, goodness. So from just the hospital, you can go to Cairns, but if you go just a little bit further, you can go, there's Cane Bay. I mean, you'd have to have a little bit, but let me tell you something. Cane Bay is a whole different entity in itself. And there are the people who love that place more than anything. So Cairns and Cane Bay are two different sections. I mean, you're either going to love one and not the other, or you're going to love both. And you're really going to have a hard decision on that, because they're both golf cart accessible, and you can get to restaurants, shop, everything from both places. You really can't beat it.
Yeah.
I could drive Jeff to the emergency room in a golf cart. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure it'll happen while I'm living here.
Shush.
Michael Murray, this is a new one.
Okay, I know what this is. I can explain this.
If you
right now, y'all are wondering
while shoveling the horse stalls, you won't smell it.
All right, so Michael and I were firefighters in Pittsburgh together.
Okay.
And he was cutting onions one time on a slicer with tears running down his face. And I walked by and I said, hey, if you hang a piece of bread out of your mouth, all the oils come up from the onions and get caught in the bread, and it doesn't go in your eyes. And I just made it up. And so I walk around the bend and I come back, and he's got like half a loaf of French bread hanging out of his mouth. It doesn't work. So don't.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
That's amazing. Thank you for bringing that up, Michael.
I miss Michael. I miss him. We had a lot of nice times together up in Pittsburgh.
All right, Melissa says why we chose Cairns. Pool is already there. The Hardy Plank makes a huge difference.
Yep.
There's a lifestyle director on staff. Community looks more upscale. Summers Corner had more free space and nature, but there were areas of the community that looked unkept. Plus, the pool isn't there yet. We looked at the 55 plus, ruled out Summers immediately. Initially went to Cairns for Horizons, but the double HOA fee was the deal breaker for us.
That is the downside of Cairns Horizons. It's going to be the most expensive HOA on the monthly that we will have in the 55 plus space here. in Summerville and actually all of Charleston, because you're getting all of the extra amenities. The farm, the farmhouse, the pool house, all of that stuff. So it's over $400 a month when it's with everything all in. But that is a gated community. In the horizons, they're cutting your grass and doing all the things.
Yep.
So Melissa said, so we went with the Young Carns.
Young Carns. Melissa, that's my new name for it. I've never
Carns.
said that before. I'm gonna start saying I live in Young Carns.
Yeah.
Anything I can do to make myself feel young is good. You know, I'm about to turn 55.
Yeah, that's crazy.
April. I got. Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah. I think so.
Wow, how's
Hold
it-
on, let me do the math.
No, you don't say that. You say I'm turning 49 again.
1971. Yeah, I think I'm turning 55 this year.
I can't believe I'm older than you.
He's over
A
the
lot
hill.
of people don't know that you could be in 55 pluses here and not be 55 yet. I think it's typically 20% of the neighborhood can be between 50 and 55. Robin, let me test you. Can children, not can sons and daughters, not children, live with their parents in a 55 plus neighborhood here in the area?
They can. However, they have to be 18 years or up.
You almost had it right.
Ah,
you're
come on
close.
now.
And that's why I said it.
up.
It's 19, which I don't
It's
understand.
Okay, 19 years and up. Y'all got to be adults.
Yeah, 19 years old you got to be, which is so odd. I don't know why it's 19. You would think it would be 18.
That's what I always thought was the 18
Yeah.
because that's the legal age. So I really, But
Yeah,
19,
we don't hear that
okay.
too often because we don't run into it too much. But
No, people aren't going, hey, I want to move my kids in with me.
yeah. Now I probably will be, because Andrew's going to do everything that she can to keep them in the house as long as possible. And
They're never leaving you.
That'd be all right with Mama.
Hold on. We gotta go to Loretta. I almost forgot. Loretta said, are there any 55 plus that do not allow a home generator?
No.
I think they all will allow.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has to be approved by the HOA, but
Yeah.
I think every neighborhood that we've been to, I've seen a generator in.
Yeah.
And when in the ones that you could build from the ground up, they often have the ability to kind of pre-do some of the electrical work from the builder to make it a little easier to put them in.
True.
Yeah. All right. Tracy says that's why we went with the young Tidewater.
Young Tidewater. That's a new thing.
I love it.
So Melissa might have started the thing.
So talk about Tidewater and Carnes. Like Tidewater could be the Carnes of Cane Bay without all the amenities.
Hardy plank siding.
Yeah.
Very nice. They really built it to a higher standard with gas lanterns outside the house. It's on an elevated slab. The Hardy plank siding. They're going to have a very nice amenity center, more typical for what we see in the young Cane Bay neighborhood. See what I did there, Melissa? It's a thing now.
Love it.
With a pool, and I think they're going to do some pickleball or something. They're just,
Now,
they were moving dirt over there when we were there recently.
I will tell you, Tidewater is such a close-knit community. So when I tell you that they have like the golf cart parades or that sort of thing, they really do keep it personal and close. They all kind of know each other. They celebrate together. It's like a giant neighborhood block party in Tidewater. And that's how I'm going to leave it.
Tracy says, also, I'm 40 forever and might be living with young families keeps you young. There you go.
Oh,
love it.
Well, you'd be young at my house because I live right on the bike path going from most of my neighborhood over to the Carolyn Lewis School. It's like a parade of youngsters going past the back of my house every morning and every afternoon.
Yeah. 18-year-olds are still in high school, don't want buses in the community. You're right. That's why it's 19. Absolutely.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right. Melissa says the sales agent in Young Carnes, not going to say her name, told us we would be the youngest people in Horizons, 52 and 55, and that messed me up. It helped us move to Young Carnes real quick. I'm going to trademark this name, $5 per use.
$5? That seems a little steep.
So
Wow.
as realtors, we can't talk a whole lot about age, but I would disagree with that statement. From
Me
that
too.
perspective.
Me too. 100%.
I would disagree based on just the houses that we've sold in the neighborhood. That's all we can really speak to.
Right.
But I've
I don't run
sold
into
a bunch of them
oldness.
to young olds.
Yeah.
The young old. I can't with this.
The young olds.
Tidewater, Hardy Plank, Raised Foundation, premium upgrades, pending community center. Only 160 total homes after phase 3 build out, which they've started clearing the land and
It's so
and
pretty
started
over
the
there.
roads. Yeah. I really like Tidewater a lot.
The houses definitely have a lot more character looking at them from the street level than a lot of the other neighborhoods in Cane Bay.
Yeah.
I think there's only a couple of neighborhoods in Cane Bay that can even be categorized or compared to anything close to Carnes.
Or to Tidewater.
Yeah. Well, no, Tidewater's one.
I
I'm
got
just
you.
saying,
I got you. I see what you're saying.
Tidewater, Lockton, those types of areas. Like there's only a few in Cane Bay,
Yeah,
I think, that are
Coves.
similar.
Coves, the original
Yep,
Cove,
yep.
has that feel to it. But yeah, you're
Yep.
right.
There are only a couple.
Melissa said my agent said it was a sales tactic. They're all fighting for sales, and that's why she said yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right, Melissa.
You know, that brings up a good point and obviously, you know, we work with people that we work with all of these neighborhoods. And so when you go into Tidewater, that Tidewater agent wants you to buy in Tidewater. When you go into Horizons, that Lennar agent wants you to buy in Horizons. I don't give a rat's butt where you buy. Listen, I'm going to make money off you no matter where you buy.
But you do
I want
care.
you to buy the right house.
Yes, there you go.
Right. I don't want you coming home and pulling in the driveway every night and you're crying before you go into your home.
Yeah, I want
That's
you to have the
crazy.
right house in the right neighborhood for your lifestyle, for your family, for your future, for your bank account.
Budget. Yes.
So it's really, and especially when there's no downside. Like if you buy in, let's keep talking Tidewater.
Yep.
If you go into Tidewater without Robin, then the agent that works for that builder represents both sides of the deal. It's called dual agency. That's where one agent is representing both sides of the deal. And by the way, they're an employee of the business of the builder. And so how are you going to be best served? By an agent that works for the builder or an agent that contractually works for you? So then you say, okay, well, if I have an agent, it's going to cost me more to buy that house. Absolutely not true. That builder pays us our salary, what we charge, but contractually we work for you, have to act in your best interest, owe you fiduciary responsibility.
Yep.
And that's why it's so important that you not go into these builders without us the very first time that you go in, because sometimes they don't want to add us to it because they don't want They want you all to themselves. They want to represent both sides of the deal.
Yeah.
It's better for them financially, and it's better them for ease when you don't have somebody fighting for you.
True.
I saw another comment here. Oh, Becky said Tidewater is first on our list. Yeah, I think you'll like it, Becky.
Not a wrong choice.
Gorgeous.
Very, very nice. And they got some good deals right now. I mean, obviously it changes every week and every month and all of that.
What did you just throw?
I don't know.
I don't even know if I can tell you.
No.
She just said no.
I just want to point out, Michaela said, "Good job, Jeff, by controlling your
Thank
words."
you. Come on, Ron. You can say hi.
Who's that? Who's that?
Hi.
Hi, lovely. Hi. She's so pretty.
Thanks.
My
Aw, you're
genetic.
welcome.
Is that Robin?
Yeah, Robin's on here too. Look at Robin's hat.
Hey,
Jesus
beautiful.
saves, I spend.
Oh, do you like my shirt?
Do I like your shirt? What's the
Wait, can
What
you
does it say?
Jesus has never looked at you and wished he saw someone else. Oh, I like it.
Oh, I love that.
Thanks.
Aw, she's so sweet.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna.
You got Jeff. You got good ones. Stop.
You know,
Is the daughter
I have to
dancing?
keep them now because I own them.
Is the dancing daughter? Was that the dancing daughter?
Oh, yeah, that was the dancing daughter. Melissa, you're pulling it from way back. We did a video. We were driving through Carnes one time, and the Life 360 went off, and Riley thought we were coming home, and so she got all excited. She came out in the front of the street, and she was dancing, and we got it on video and put it on the channel.
I love it.
That's what it was from.
Fun. Oh.
Tracy said, "Ask for gutters over in Tidewater." I love this. Our people are watching out for our people. I love this.
I know, right?
This is so good. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. All right. Mike says, talked to a guy today from Jersey who was looking at a spec across the street from us. Told him to leave his New Jersey issues back home and select South Carolina for weather, taxes, and politics. Sorry. All right. So, Mike, the important question here is, did you tell him to call Mark and Jeff and Robin?
Yeah.
That's the important question.
That's the importance.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't think you are sorry. I think you threw the sorry in there, and you're not actually sorry. That's what I think.
He
People
knew
only
it was
say they're
him.
sorry when they're not sorry.
He knew it was him, and I would put it on the screen without reading it. So that's why he said that.
Right.
Oh, God.
Melissa said, we've watched all your videos. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We do them to help you guys. So, we really appreciate you, giving us some love on the videos for sure. All right. We love Homecoming since you're out of the hustle. Yeah. Another nice looking neighborhood.
Homecoming is a nice hood. They've got a great amenity center over there, pickleball courts, and a really nice pool, and the little, what's the game, Mark, that you and I always play when we're there that I usually lose at?
Hockey?
Cornhole.
Cornhole?
So they've got a brand new section over there. It's interesting because you have to drive out of the neighborhood and turn down the main road and then pull back into the next section. But there is going to be a path in between the two to get over to the amenity center if you want to go over by bike or walk or golf cart, so you don't have to go out on the main road. The cool thing about True Homes over there is it's by no means a custom builder, but they are more customizable than any other builder in the track section that we have in this area. So, for instance, we had a client over there that wanted to have they need another bedroom, and they didn't need the big loft that was upstairs. So they took about 2/3 of the loft, made it into a bedroom, and then left like 1/3 as a little office. So with them, you can move a wall here and there and do some things with that builder that you can't do with all the builders.
Nice.
Yeah. Mike says, sorry, he had a realtor and she praised my preaching to her client. Love it. Okay. I think we hit on all the questions. Keep the questions coming. This is exactly why we do these. So I love all the questions.
Got me some comments. Chick-fil-A lemonade tonight.
Lemonade? Oh, nice.
Yes, Andrea hit Chick-fil-A on the way home.
Jeff, you had sent me an article about Point Hope. So we were just over there doing a video on the Del Webb Point Hope, but Point Hope is a master plan community as well.
Yeah.
And there's a couple different builders over there, a little bit closer to Charleston, about 30 minutes from downtown, maybe 30 minutes to Isle of Palms Beach. But one of the new things over there is this new MUSC building that has all kinds of stuff, 80,000 square feet. 180 physicians are going to be there. So you think that you're out there and you're not going to have medical care. Now, this obviously isn't a hospital, but look at all the stuff that they offer: imaging,
amazing.
Adult and pediatric primary care, orthopedics, occupational therapy, ophthalmology, heart, and you got everything that you need.
Like a
There's one thing there that
one-stop doctor shop.
Our Del Webb clients probably not going to be needing.
Yeah.
Obstetrics.
Okay.
I'm thinking there's probably not any.
Where's the mute button? Okay. There it is. He's done.
Too late.
I'm going to wait till he stops talking to bring him back on. All right.
I just thought it was muted. Wow, that was a good one too.
We got rid of a mudroom and got a pantry instead over in
over with True Homes.
Yeah. That's great.
So hey, that medical center there, that is actually golf cartable from the Del Webb Point Hope. It's right outside of the property. So when you turn in there, the road into Del Webb is right to the right of the picture that you're looking at there.
Wow.
I think, I don't think that's going to be Summerville out there, but it's definitely growing out that direction. Our church put a new church out there. Seacoast has a church at one of the schools. There's a lot of great restaurants there. There's that wine and tapas place, Mark, and then the brunch place that you and I went to lunch at that time. Parks and golf cartable, and it's kind of, when we first saw it, we kind of said it's kind of a mini Nexton. Didn't we think that was kind of the feel it had?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. I think it's 9,000 acres is the total Point Hope. But they're only building on 4,500 of it. And part of that 4,500 is still parks and stuff like that. So it's not going to be like clear cut build houses. It's going to be really nice, I think.
And in the main part that is right down the road from that medical center, Mark, there's multiple builders. There's Pulte, is it Toll?
Pulte, Toll, and David Weekley.
That's right, David Weekley. And we just did a video there the other day on some houses that'll be coming out on the Charleston channel here, I would assume pretty quickly in the next couple weeks. Pretty house, nice houses.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, for sure. All right, Gina says, "Okay, Jeff, what's in your lemonade?"
Nothing. Just Chick-fil-A diet lemonade. Nothing. I've got moonshine in the fridge, but I did not do it this evening.
We would have known that by now, Mom. 47 minutes into the video, he would be slurring his words and stuff like that.
We should do a drinking night some night on a Tuesday.
I thought I told you about girls' night. What is that?
All right, I'll behave.
See, y'all are hush. Love it.
Heidi says, "Just curious, are they still building the Waverly models at Horizon Summers Corner?" Yeah, as far as I know, they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mary was a virgin, Jeff. You never know. I don't
Back
remember.
to the pregnancy thing up by
Good call, Melissa. Good call.
And I am probably one of the only realtors that's delivered babies. So I'm just saying, full service real estate, I've officiated weddings, I've delivered babies, I've done it all. So I got you covered.
Jeff, you also sent me over something about a new community that has been in the works for like 10 years. And they finally, he just moved his eyebrows like I did.
No, Mr. Sporty Pants. I'll even tell you it's in West Ashley.
What did I?
Boom.
So yeah, it's in West Ashley. What's it called, Jeff? The master plan community called Long Savannah coming to West Ashley 2026. They finally made some ground and got through some of the hiccups in planning and all of that stuff. On the Pulte website, they said Long Savannah is a thoughtfully designed community offering townhomes, single-family homes in a serene setting near downtown Charleston. Enjoy ponds, trails, and a full amenity campus, including pool, clubhouse, pickleball courts, perfect for families, professionals, and lifestyle seekers. So 3,300 acres that's going to be. Now, this map here, I just pulled up Google Maps based off the Pulte address they gave me. And so this is, I know, is already built out. So my assumption is they would put some road in here, and this space goes on forever back here.
Looks
so
like
I'm guessing that's what they mean.
This is going to be something that is needed. You know, if you're looking for the Carnes, the Nexton, the Cane Bay lifestyle, but you work downtown, this is going to be a much more viable option for you because of its location. This is going to be like a 10-year project, but I'm super excited to see this coming in down there.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
That's
Now,
crazy.
residents are super worried about traffic because it's right here at the corner of 17 and Bees Ferry, and we see all kinds of traffic there already. So I think they're really trying to push getting some help in there as far as traffic, with the Walmart being right here, and there's just so much going in down there. If you went further down, my mom lived in this neighborhood back in the day when when I first moved here, she was selling that house, and it's really grown up now. So just be aware there may be some pushback on the traffic there, but where is there not pushback on traffic, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, traffic down there is not. I mean, this isn't Atlanta, but it's not great.
Yeah. All right. Melissa says, outside of the lifestyle director scheduling activities at Carnes, are there subgroups? Like my husband would love to meet some football friends, maybe a bourbon and cigar group. I want to find a fat and 50s group.
Me too.
Well, I can tell you there's plenty of all of that.
Yeah. So I know, in fact, that there is a bourbon and cigar thing. Our friend, he's another realtor in the area. He actually runs that. And so they have bourbon night down at the Green Barn. If make sure that if you live in Carnes, it's important that you get the email from the HOA. If you're not getting that, make sure you email them, get on the list, because there's weekly emails, and make sure you're actually checking those out where they list all those things that are going on. There was somebody did I forget if it was yesterday or the day before. Somebody just did an Italian night where just a bunch of people got together, maybe it's coming this weekend, and just all Italian food. I know there was just something that they did. Somebody did over there with some sound. I don't know what it was. It was a relaxation sound thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to find it. It looked kind of wild.
So my pastor just moved to that neighborhood, and he said he's got like his group of neighbors that he hangs out with. So on Super Bowl Sunday, and even the snow day, they all hung out and ate food, and like it seems like it's really quick to get connected in that neighborhood.
Yeah, last Friday night I think was bonfire night, so a bunch of people got together down at the farmhouse and they had a big bonfire. It's I would say it's becoming the most active of the young neighborhoods in the area. There's more stuff going on at Carnes, and Nexton's a contender also. But it's easier for these bigger master plan communities to organize these things because they've got enough people to pull from than it is for Tidewater or Lindera. But there's still lots of stuff that goes on at those places too.
Yeah.
Tons. Yeah.
Mike asked, is any update on the Lowe's grocery store going in off State Road outside of Cane Bay? So last we heard in the developer meeting for Nexton, because that is actually Nexton property where I was thinking it was going, they said there is no agreement with Lowe's at all, and there never has been. But I've heard whispers that maybe there's something in the future, but nothing is guaranteed with Lowe's for sure at all, Mike. Teresa put a link in here. I can't click it, Teresa.
Talisha.
You'll have to email it to me.
Oh no, you'll see in a second what's the link is for.
Talisha. What she
got?
Jeff
Jeff
of
all the trade. There you go.
If y'all only
Found
knew.
the candle on Etsy.
Horse manure candle on Etsy.
She found it.
She found it.
Yeah,
I'm going to check it out after the live.
Love it.
Maybe I will buy my mother-in-law something for Valentine's Day this year.
Hush your mouth.
How in the world will traffic be handled in that area? I'm sure she's talking about West Ashford. Yep, for sure. We'll be on Ingleside. We'll get on the email list.
Yeah, good. And the Carnes Facebook page too. And listen, just be aware if you get on the Carnes Facebook page, as is with every Facebook page in every community, there's some absolute psychopath lunatics on that thing.
Good job. I had my hand on the mute because I thought you might curse.
I'm not
So,
there.
You did good. Good job, buddy.
I did good. I tried.
Melissa, I just read that and you are absolutely right. Yes. The
Real Lives of Carnes Wives? What?
Yeah.
I love
100%
that.
they need it.
That's a video we need to do.
Don't tempt me.
Melissa said, I'm not afraid of these people.
Like, I ain't scared.
Too funny. All right. Well, so Jeff, we did a video today in the studio talking about all the 55 plus communities. So be on the lookout for that too. We got a lot of really good videos coming up. That one's probably going to be about a month and a half out because it's still got to get to the editor.
And we realized it was like 35 minutes or so long.
Yeah. Like, and we didn't even talk about everything. That could have been an hour video for sure.
Yeah, it really could have been.
Break it into 3 pieces, make it a sequel.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm on the way, closing in 40 days. Awesome.
Woo!
Exciting stuff. Good time of year to close, except for the pollen.
Yeah. All right. Any other final comments or questions? Are coming to the end of the hour. Obviously, if you guys want one-on-one Zoom call with us at the end of this video, we'll have a QR code. Once this posts, of course, down in the description, you can click the link that says book a Zoom call. So about 45 seconds in the video, scan that QR code, book that Zoom call with us. We would love to have Jeff and me and one of our team members on with you, and we'll try to answer all your questions for sure. Melissa says, I'm still waiting on the row house video and parking. Row house. I don't remember what that one is.
Maybe the townhouse, the duplexy things.
The duplexes, maybe.
Maybe.
That one already went out. That one definitely went out.
Yeah.
Real Teddy says, I enjoy the show you guys put on every Tuesday. Keep it up. Thank you. That means a lot. We appreciate that. Oh, Elliot. She said the Elliot. All right. Well, we'll have to figure out when they're building an Elliot, because I don't think they have a model of the Elliot, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah. We'll find one, Melissa. Sorry.
Sometimes our people know more about these houses than we do. I have to remember every model house, and Mark's like, "Oh yeah, the Who's Watson." I'm like, "No, I don't know. Give me a little hint here. I mean, we're in 19 different neighborhoods all the time."
Right.
How the parking is with the detached garages and alley. All right, we'll focus on the driveway, the parking, all of that stuff.
Yeah, so I will say, there are some homes, and this isn't just Carnes, this is Nexton also, where some of the homes don't have enough space in the driveway. So if you're not going in the garage, there's not enough driveway space. But on those streets, there is significant amount of street parking.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so some of it in the front, some of it in the back. I think there's only really, I guess it's over next and more that there's some big differences in there, Mark. Most of the ones not most of them, about half and half. Some of them have, with the detached garages, have driveways big enough to park in, and probably half of them don't. They're kind of all over the board.
Yeah. So here's an example. We're going to have alley parking, but without the long driveway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it really depends on how far back the garage is, whether you can actually park in that driveway or not.
Right.
That's going to be really lot specific for sure. Heidi said, is there a list of events that you could share from Horizons Summers Corner? We can get that. Absolutely. Carl,
we'll get that from Carl.
Yeah. Not a problem. So coming up for videos, Jeff, I just pulled up the list. So it's funny, everything that we've been talking about tonight. The Friday the 13th, we have 2 quick move-in homes, Horizons at Carnes Crossroads.
Oh, lovely.
So Horizons is coming up. On the 15th, Sunday, we've got Tidewater at Lakes of Cane Bay. 2 great deals that we did video on. And then on our Livin Carolina channel on the 17th, we have one area that we have never done a video before, and it's in Georgetown, South Carolina, at Peru Plantation, and it's built by Beverly Homes. Really big lots there. Remember that, Jeff?
Nice.
Really big lots there. It's up in Georgetown.
Yes.
And it's a company called Beverly Homes. And
Beverly
if you want
Homes.
to know more about it, you have to watch the video.
That's right. That's right.
Such a good listener.
I'm a very good listener. Mark, hold on. That's not the one that has the river running beside it that we were at recently up there, was it?
No.
No. Okay.
No. I'm praying the HOA will allow me to have a parking pad. We're on a corner, so I'm praying. Well, I've seen some approved parking pads in there.
Yeah, I added space to my driveway. I got it approved.
Yeah.
Just making mine wider.
Yeah.
It's super dependent, I think, on the lot, on each individual lot.
Heidi says, thank you. You're welcome. We'll get that for you. Gina says Friday the 13th is my favorite day because she loves the number 13.
Yeah.
And of course, because you're Mark's mom too. I mean, like, why wouldn't you?
The lemonade is suspect.
No, listen,
It's a little
I promise.
skittish. I get it. He's
I'm not against putting moonshine in Jesus chicken lemonade. I'm okay with it. But
He's
I did
driving
not
a little dirty. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, we are over our hour. We got to let these people go to bed. You have to go to bed. I have to go to bed.
Yeah, we got to go to Columbia for a meeting tomorrow, and I got to meet Mark at 7-something in the morning. So I'm going to go to bed quickly. No Olympics. Have you been watching Olympics?
Just in the office there a little bit. I saw we won the curling today.
Oh, I love curling. Most cracking. The little Roomba that we have was going across the living room yesterday, and I went and got a broom and I was sweeping in front of the Roomba like I was doing curling. Andrea thought that was funny. I like the sledding, the bobsled and the luge and whatever. It's they get going really fast. If you've been watching that, it seems to me like a lot of the single luge, like the lay down sled thing, they've been hitting the walls up at the top a lot for some reason. It's something weird with the course, but I'll be into the Olympics here for a while. I like the winter.
So I wonder if they've been hitting the walls because the curling people have been out there with the
sweepers. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it made it go off.
They combine the two sports.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop while you're ahead.
All right. Hey, listen, if you're walking by the office, stop in. We got Olympics on every day on the 150-inch television at our office in Nexton. So stop on by.
All right, everybody. Robin, thanks so much for joining tonight. We appreciate you. And everybody, thanks so much for joining again. And scan this code.